Have you ever thought about what would happen if one day you just left? I'm not talking about physically disappearing, nor about leaving in anger or hatred. I'm talking about disconnecting, stepping away from the relationships that bind you with a cord. What if you were to break that cord? And what if you were to go away simply to be with yourself? How would the world change? How would your family, your parents, your spouse, all of them change? Let's explore this philosophy. Most people don't understand this, but distance holds a strange, destabilizing power. It's as if your departure from their lives creates an imbalance that completely changes the lives of those around you. Is it love? It's not just about them missing you. By leaving, you touch upon their fragile and vulnerable feelings because your departure leaves a darkness, a void in that person's life. And a void is always uncomfortable, not just because something is now absent, but because it forces the person to bring out what was hidden within them. Your departure doesn't hurt them because of who you were to them, but because they can no longer impose their hopes, desires, and insecurities upon you. Now they have no one to fulfill their wishes and desires. Remember, people don't see you as you truly are. They see you as they need to see you. You are a mirror in which they see their insecurities, their hidden desires, their expectations. Think about how many times you've been told, "You are so important to us. We can't do this without you. We need you." But have you ever noticed that these statements aren't really about you? They are always about them. When you create distance, you shatter that illusion. And then, they begin to feel an emotion they can't explain in words. Unease, anger, guilt, fear. But above all, there's a question they dare not ask themselves. Can I not do this without you? The bitter truth of human relationships is that it's terrifying to think that for our parents we are just a necessity. No one loves you. They only see you as a support for their own insecurities, a support whose absence makes them feel insecure. When you go away, a strange thing happens. People start to create a new image of you. But that image is not based on who you are. It is based on what you were in their lives and what they lost with your absence. They don't want to see you. They try to grasp your shadow. They start replacing your memories with their own desires. After you've gone, they start praising you. They start judging you. They look everywhere for the reason you left. But this is where the dark side of humans is hidden. They don't truly want to understand you. They just want to justify themselves. Your departure has forced them to ask a question they never wanted to ask. They never wanted to ask, do my feelings depend on this person? Can I not live without them? And this very question breaks them. They had always considered themselves strong, independent, and self-reliant. But your departure makes them feel a truth they had always avoided. Now they can't believe their own dark side. I was dependent on this person for so long. Now that they're gone, I am useless. Now after you are gone, they start to form strange notions about you, that you have changed, that you don't love them anymore. They are just trying to hide their own pain, behind which their dark side is hidden. This is the secret we are about to uncover. Your departure doesn't have a physical effect on people. It has a psychological effect, because when you leave someone's life, they don't just lose you, they lose the character you played in their life. By leaving, your respect in people's eyes increases, but they won't tell you this. They will only portray you as a bad person, while something else is going on inside them, and they are afraid to admit it. Every person feels differently about your departure. It depends on which character you played in their life. For some, your leaving is like a fresh wound. For others, it reopens an old wound they thought had healed. And for some, it becomes a mirror to their greatest fear, being alone with themselves. Do you know what the dark side of this whole philosophy is? Now, those same people will gradually forget you and build a new world. Then they will look for someone like you. Then they will start imposing their responsibilities and insecurities on them. They will go in search of a person who makes them feel supported. Meanwhile, you too are going through your own journey. Distancing yourself is not so easy. It's not just about creating physical or emotional distance. It is a courageous step. And for any person, this is a very frightening thing.